Hi, it's day 26 of the 90 days until I'm so thankful to say that we get to perform and do a talk at the Dolby Theater. I did an hour meditation right now. I just finished it, and really, it's unreal when you do it long enough. And I don't know if it combines with consistent enough or whatever, how much it just constantly takes you to what the root cause of suffering is. It just tells me every time and shows me that we get caught in these temporary things. And it's not only the temporary things going on in the world, it's the temporary things going on inside us. Like there's always something inside of us that we think we have to deal with or do something about inside of us. So it's hard to explain, but you'll just be sitting there and then this just feeling will come up, and then right away I'll think, okay, what do I do with this? And it's like, nothing. It's going to go. And I go, what do I do with that? And I go, nothing. Why do you think you have to do something with it? And these feelings come up, and the ego goes, what do I do with it? Like it's our job to control everything. And you just sit there, and it'll show you another thing, and then another thing, and you start to go, I'm just going to watch it. This stuff's on its way out. You don't have to do something. It's not coming up to give you a new mission. That's the problem with ego, is it thinks all the time, I'm on the clock and have to be doing something. And when it comes to just sitting and relaxing, we get so scared that we aren't going to be doing something and think we're nothing if we're not fixing or changing or doing something. And we don't get that life's going to do its thing, whether you're involved or not. And you can get entangled in its collapsing itself and rebuilding itself, and it's doing these things. And there's parts inside you that are trying to collapse themselves and redo themselves or release themselves. There, it does its own thing. Like think of all the cells on your skin and all these in your body that just die and then regenerate and die and regenerate. Imagine if you thought it was your job to do something with every cell. You'd be crazy, right? Oh, this cell, what does this mean? What does that mean? What is the universe trying to show me? It's nothing. It does it. Life does it. Life does the whole thing. So I just kept sitting. And then those things that it was showing me 10 minutes ago were totally gone. Then another thing came up. And that time I didn't say anything. And then I go, so I don't say anything. And it goes, no, that's your new, that's what I do. And I just heard that, and that passed. And then I found a lesson in there, and I go, oh, that's the lesson. And it goes, stop memorizing lessons and just let a lesson happen and then disappear. You don't need to remember every lesson. You don't need to write down what it means. You don't need to remember it. I'm going to be a lesson, and I'm going to activate it instead. It's telling me that. Like, I'm going to just give you what I need to give you. And you don't have to mentally hold on to that lesson, because I'm going to have a new lesson another day and another day. And really, you don't have to do anything but be receptive. And it's telling me, just be receptive. Just be receptive. And the more receptive you are, the more of what you are not will just leave when it wants to. And every time someone writes me with a question that starts with, how do I? That's the problem. You think it's your job to do what life is going to just do. How do I fall asleep? How would I answer that? Go lie down and wait. How do I go to the bathroom? Go sit down and wait. How do I deal with this problem? Sit down and wait.